Today's video I'll be reviewing the Yauatcha restaurant, which is located inside 1MG Mall. The Yauatcha restaurant in London is a Michelin star restaurant, and the Yauatcha restaurant in Bengaluru is run under the London branch, which follows all the same guidelines of the London restaurant. The concept of the Michelin star ratings is still catching up in India, but they are very popular abroad. The restaurant is famous for its yauatcha, which comprises of 24 melanges of dim sums and tea. They also serve a la carte, which is equally pleasing. The space of the restaurant is a long wide passage accompanied with flow-length see-through glass, which allows loads of natural light. Do notice that the glass has a blue tint to it. It's done so that one enjoys the natural light without facing the harsh direct light. I feel really happy when I see such caring details have been incorporated. The decor is kept very casual, and they have done up the place to look like a modern Chinese tea house. The restaurant is big enough to seat about 100 people. It also has a space for private dining experience. Another good thing is that it's an open kitchen. Try to get a seat with the view of the kitchen. It might be a little noisy, but seeing the chefs in action makes it worth.
The chefs have to clean the wok kitchen every time one single dish is made. The sanctity of vegetarian and non-vegetarian is always maintained. The reason is Chinese cooking is supposed to be done that way. After every single dish it is washed. As you can see, he's washing it. Water.
This restaurant does not skip out on the small details. For instance, everything in the place is aligned in a perfect straight line. I was told that they actually hold a rope and line up the chairs in order to get it right. Did you ever notice this? If you're going to Yauatcha for the first time, you will be asked about food allergies that you may have and if there are any certain ingredients that you wish to avoid. You can check out the chart that they have created that helps you select your preferred dishes. Good, right? I have not received this kind of service in any restaurant till now. Started with the yauatcha. As a vegetarian, I always find that restaurants that serve both veg as well as non-veg dishes have very less variety for the vegetarians. I was happy to see a fairly large spread for the vegetarians. The varieties included from baked to steam, each tasting different from the other. Our cups were also regularly being topped up with hot jasmine tea. Another thing in their service is that each dim sum dish is brought to the table only when the previous dim sum has been finished. This is done so that everyone will enjoy hot dim sums as the flavor changes when they get cold. If you wind up getting full like me and can eat only few pieces of them, then I recommend you to try the turnip cake. Seriously, I have never had such a yummy turnip in my life. Also try the truffle dumpling. You can't be a vegetarian and not try these mushrooms. And the veg chive dumpling. They are so pretty that you will hesitate to eat them, but they taste just as good. And the baked Red Chicken Broth made from soy nuggets. It tasted a bit sweet, but a must try even if you're not a sweet tooth. After settling down a bit, headed to try some of the brunch dishes. After having so much, you will wonder how I had space for dessert, but a true lover of pastry will know the answer. The desserts were so well put both in flavor as well as in presentation. My favorite was the raspberry. It was just bursting with its richness. Though it's not a common flavor, it could have easily become your favorite. So don't miss this. Yes, the place might be a little pricey, but the good quality and experience of a Michelin star restaurant makes it completely worth it. It surely was a fulfilling experience for me, and I look forward for an excuse to visit Yauatcha again.